Hello! Welcome, ladies and gents, guys and gals, friendly femmes and fellows all. Total Waffle awaits. Captain Total Waffle, at least, does welcome you to Portugal, where once again we shall strive for glory against whomever stands before us. We have come to a bit of an end turn. We have forced off the Sicilians. Of course, we have some Moorish forces standing over there looking confused as to what to do. They're being blocked by some rebels and they're hesitant to move against them. We have some Spanish over here. They're technically our allies, but when has that ever stopped the AI? Well, rhetorical question. Oh, there's an ambulance outside. Hope it gets through. There's a crusade underway and Henrik is going to join it. Oh, and then here comes Milan. There's always someone, isn't there? Okay. So. There, but for the grace of God goes Milan against us. And they come with some spear militia, some peasant archers, and we've got a bunch of spear militia. What do they have? Okay, some depleted battalions. If they are to attack us, I mean, yeah, it'll probably take a turn or two. But then we will be ready and waiting for them. I am not too concerned about it. Of course, I could just send along this guy and just crush them utterly, and I suppose that is the most valid way to go now that I do think of it. Now, let's see. Diplomacy. How are they doing? They're allied to the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, okay. Well, well, well. What else? We're about equal in papal standing, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what the Pope makes of this. But for now, I hope he'll like what he sees when I do this. Just gonna purchase a lot of troops and I'm gonna send them off on a merry old adventure.
Dropping anchor until morning. We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
And that is going to save a lot of money. And we're gonna send them off to Cairo.
This is as far as we go today, my lord.
Yeah, that looks like a successful crusading army in the making. Milan and Portugal are at war, and we are with Egypt as well for having joined the Crusade. One thing I haven't considered. No, okay. They are not allied to anyone. The Moors are allied to the Holy Roman Empire and France, so I'm kind of suspecting that we're going to be facing the Moors again. Because, well, France is likely to attack us at some point in any case. Unless we can get some sort of alliance against Milan going with them, which is not totally out of the question, but I mean, who even knows? And then, but in the event that France does attack us, because we are neighbours, and neighbours apparently attack each other all the time in this game, in that event, we'll probably face a quadfecta of France, Milan, Holy Roman Empire, and the Moors, and we just have to hope that we can somehow convince a lot of other Catholic nations to join us, including the Papal States, which is why I'm sending my diplomat towards Italy. But for now, I am going to attack these fools. I'm going to take these guys, and Captain Brunaccio will meet his end. Most of all what? Well, most of all victory, I suppose. So, we have our crossbows, we have our javelins, And then we have our bodyguard, and this should be a pretty simple battle. Let's start by moving into them. Then we have I can't remember that. Okay, go. Fine. Line up like that. And then as they are reforming, we shall hit them hard. Yeah, we'll keep those in skirmish formation, that's fine. Let's see how well we do. I mean, that's okay. That's a fine charge. Good. I would have liked to have broken them completely, but they had the support of their fellows.
It's unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
We did manage to decimate their number, and that's probably the most important thing. We just don't want them to interfere with our ranged hegemony. Now they're moving on, so let's move in to intercept them with javelins. Okay. Our general curls around. Yeah, crossbowmen just keep firing at them. That's going to be nice. Oh. Yeah, you guys move in a bit closer. And they're moving in to meet with a spear militia. That's a bit of a bad decision, but that's neither here nor there. Now let's attack their militia. Okay, just get them to stop and think twice about what they're doing. Good, and then pull out. Good sires. Crossbows follow up. Catch those guys if you can. Then keep throwing your javelins, please. It's all going to be fun and games. And oh no, they're running toward us. Ooh. Well, how on earth is that going to turn out, I wonder? Oh, and they're coming at us.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Yeah, just stand against them, I think. Take a defensive stance. And then let the cavalry come in.
The enemy force remains.
Spearmen, you just catch their infantry if you can. Otherwise, I'll just have to do it. Ah, there we go.
This is a clear victory.
I should probably have just captured a few more, but that was a bit of a mistake, but misclick. But victory is a victory nonetheless. They accept the ransom and they retreat to what I assume is a navy down there. Let's then and maybe we can train some spears. France has taken the region of Bordeaux. And we continue building our infrastructure, and that will be that until next turn, I think. Yes. Oh, hello, Milan. What are you up to?
We would ask you to lower your swords and hear us out.
Oh, Milan, Milan, Milan. I mean, sure. Sure. If you promise to impart upon me some of your reasonable wealth, thank you very much. Let's trade.
We accept this
Good.
It has been a pleasure.
So, they offered me a victory, and then just to rub salt in their own wounds, they straight up gave away 2,500 florins. Ah, the silliness of this game sometimes. Lisbon has built city walls, so mining network can now be established. And trade is about to boom. Let's get practice ranges and archery ranges and all those things. I think that's going to be good. Then we have this wonderful fleet, which shall be sent to Egypt. We have some Saracens to fight. I think we should prioritize crop rotation first and then the market. Because we do have the means and growth is important. Oh, hello there, Smail of Merida. We might do well to procure ourselves an assassin at some point, because we're going to face a lot of imams. And they can be very, very annoying. And hey, I mean, if this nincompoop is going to stand there, he's going to be an easy first target for a bit of practice. And the art of the murder.
Who do I face? Yes, let me strike, my lord.
Yes, as I thought, they do have a navy. Admiral Adelmo. Now, if I know them correctly, they will immediately, upon receiving notice of ceasefire, move their troops back onto my lands, and then very soon I'm going to have them knocking on my door once again, upon which the cycle shall continue, unabated until Milan is properly defeated, because that is what Milan does very often. They just continually attack. And a lot of Italian nations seems to do this. Sicilia also does that quite a lot. I played a Spanish campaign recently, and yeah. Sicilia was just not about to let me have a peaceful moment. Timbuktu, hello. Let's see what they do. They might rise up. If they do, great. If they don't, then I guess we'll have to make some other arrangements. 6 turns. It's almost not worth doing anything but wait them out. It's gonna be okay, I think. End the turn. Oh, hello there.
The deal was fair, yeah?
Well,
Very
okay.
good. What else do you have to suggest? Goodbye, mein Freund.
Freund, du sagst. Sagst du. Ah, speak of the devil, Sicily has been excommunicated from the Catholic Church. Hello, Polish diplomat. I remember something about Poland being in God's good graces. Indeed. So, why don't we try to please the Pope just a little bit? I mean, why? Our faithful standing has decreased because what? We defended ourselves against Milan? You know, that's, yeah. And their stance hasn't taken a hit, but ours has. That's annoying. And Sicily are opposed to us still. They have another navy sitting around there. So that may very well have contributed to...
Is there something I can do? Complaints with this plan? We accept. You have another goodbye. We look forward to our next.
Naturally, my lord. An honor. Today's
Okay.
journey ends.
Suppose we need
We
a
will
bit
not
of a
surrender these
navy
waters easily.
back in our front yard. So let's get that. War galleys, that'll do excellently. Excellently. Now, I'm curious, what will happen if I do like this? Will they go with me? No, they won't.
Closing for battle.
No, we can't win that then. Then we'll have to move in more troops. And yeah, we can do that. If nothing else. And then the Moors stand in our way. But we're trying to clear a way for you Moors, so please don't be offended. Okay? Okay, we have Mohammed Quetta standing right there at the Pyreneans. And
Noble lord.
I'm not sure he knows what to do with himself, but to be fair, I wouldn't either. His homelands are pretty much gone. His nation confined to the North African
Let me strike, my lord.
plateaus.
Who do I face? Today's journey ends.
Disaster strikes in Aleppo, and yes, I have not blockaded the port of Palermo, but you know,
Bless you.
I'm gonna be okay with that. Oh, hello there.
Yalla, my sultan wishes you dead.
I'm sure he does.
This is as far as we go.
Thank you. Mining for us. Let's see. Let's get a city watch. And Lisbon, that might be good. Pamplona. Ladetana, let's upgrade some more. Retrain our troops. And the Sicilians have buggered off, which is fine by me. Now, these have not chosen to rise against us yet,
Do I look like a diplomat?
so that's okay.
Where to, sire?
Is there something you wish me to tell the Sultan?
Moving in.
Oh, bitful spits.
Yes,
That's a bit annoying. Well,
on my way. Today's
move toward Italy. Come on, take him out. Thank you very much. Goodbye, rebels. Let's go around this way, just so as not to annoy the Moors, and say that that's the end of that turn. And they are just crazy about Palermo, aren't they? We'll get, by my estimation, either ships or
plotting course now, my lord. Yes, my lord.
knights It's going to be one of those two. Whichever's more expensive, and I believe the ships are more expensive than the knights. 612. 700, yes. So war galleys will probably be the thing. Let's get a brothel in Zaragoza. Three turns left there. Let's turn our attention to our crusading army that is now in reach of Cairo. Shall we? I think we bloody shall. And let's just siege them out. I mean, it's a crusade after all, and if they come at us, then so be it. Each town that they're besieging that, each turn that they're spent besieging that town means money for us. And here come the French. Hello there, mon ami. What we shall do, we shall pull our forces out of Pamplona and crush them, send them back to the French countryside where they belong. 2 units, I mean, are they even serious about this? Cardinal report. Polish guy dies, Venetian one gets promoted. Fine, especially if we can secure an alliance with Venice. I think that would be good. Because there seems to be a bit of a trifecta going on between Venice, Poland and the Papal States. So I think we will want to join that for strategic purposes, if at all possible. So I think the first thing to do would be to try to endear ourselves a bit to the Papal States. We're not really in a position to offer them any great trade deals because, well, of our lack of proximity. But, yeah. How is Milan even real about this? They are aggressors to no end. Oh well. Let's get some spear throwers and some peasant crossbows and hello there.
We shall claim victory in God's name, men! To battle!
Well, indeed, indeed, indeed. I mean, this is a very simple battle, and if we can do it with no losses, then I'll be all the happier for it. So the first move will be to kill that general.
The enemy general is dead.
That's that done. And we shall just keep shooting on those guys. Oh, hello there. And oh, hello there. Yes. Yeah, that's basically that.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Our crossbows did a little bit, but in truth, this was all the general's bodyguard. So thank you very much.
That goes to only men of great
Yeah, 54 from the crossbows. That's decent, guys. Keep it up. Okay, ransom? Sure, why not? Oh dear, they rejected it. I mean, I'm not the heartless one. I just offered them an ultimatum. What's heartless about that? Joao is developing into a fine general. I'm thinking, why don't we just get some crossbows and say hello?
Will be with us, men.
Gawain. It's basically just a bigger, badder version of what we just fought. Got some sergeant spearmen, some spear militia, and then some armored sergeants. And armored sergeants are some pretty strong spearmen, but they are inflexible in their entirety of their roster. So, I mean, a spear-only army against javelin troops, cavalry, crossbows, and spears. That's not going to go well. And here we go. So, we shall put our archer line over there. We'll have some spears on the at the ready. And then our bodyguard. And these mailed knights, they can chase down routing troops, I guess. We have team 3 coming in from over... okay. Set up over there if you can. Okay. So what do these guys do? Armored sergeants as the bodyguard. So... yes, they're already firing. The range of mercenary crossbows is wonderful. Armored sergeants, go in for the kill on the general, please. Ah, they're just racing toward the mailed knights. Okay. Okay, that didn't go too well. It's not what I wanted you to do, Joel. Just... oh dear. Ah, the armored sergeants are wavering and falling before the might of a town militia. Or something.
The battle is in our favor.
Move forward, move forward, move forward. Ah, there we go.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
Okay. And you guys set up over there. Mailed knights, get going over there. Smash the sergeants, please. That should do it.
Are badly blooded. They have lost. It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle. The enemy
and there we go.
the battle.
They are
Run
routed.
down those
Well
worthless
and
peasants.
truly routed. So that's a pretty solid victory. Yep, that should be enough.
This is a clear victory that goes
110 inflicted and
virtue
107
valor.
caught. And the mailed knights caught a bunch. That's good. The town militia bore the brunt of the losses, but yeah. They held well enough. That must be due to their armor stat. The high armor upgrade of 1. Okay, France accepts.
Orders? Yes?
Let's retrain.
Your will.
Let's put our mercenaries in Zaragoza and move Shah back to Pamplona.
Onward.
Okay.
Noble lord. Name thy enemy, lord.
2 turns on that one. Well, I am hesitant to just launch a full-scale invasion of France. but they don't share my trepidation. Dear,
Only address you in battle. Orders.
dear me.
Come and fight me, you coward.
You know, I just might do that. Don't you worry. Let's just get some more peasant crossbows because they are very nice for a lot of things. Okay then, how's our people standing doing? Unchanged. I guess that's fine. When we take the Crusade target, however, we should see a bit of a boost on that front, and I'm looking forward to it immensely. Because that's when you can start pressuring Catholic nations. It's not, you know, it grants you a bit more leeway. Of course, it can be squandered very easily, but yeah. So now we have more troops.
Yes? Yes. Come and fight me, you coward.
Okay.
Yes, my lord. Be gone.
Spearmen, spearmen, spearmen.
Come and fight me, you
Ballista.
coward. I will
Oh,
only address you in
Jesus.
battle.
That's a lot of troops. Well, let's send some more.
We march no further today.
Looks like the sensible thing to do. The Moorish army is just standing there. These are a bit more expensive than these, and they are a lot better. So I'm going to say that these peasant crossbows can just sit around. Let's keep the mercenary spearmen. And use the crossbows at the front lines against the French. Excellent, excellent, excellent. One turn left on this. Timbuktu, Timbuktu, can I get you? Oh, hello Moors, what are your designs? Hello, rebels. Captain Ahmed. Comes with camels, spearmen. So they scare horses. So that's a good attribute of theirs, but the stats aren't too great. Good attack stat. Then we have some desert archers, town militia. It's all in shambles. We're gonna take him out. And that is going to see us capture Timbuktu as a nice little finale to this episode, I think. Okay. Let's move for the spears. And let's just charge into them. I mean, if we can, especially if we can kill their bodyguard, then that should basically end them. So that's your job. Come on. Yeah, I'm missing him by a bit of him. Come on, that's the guy you want. There you go. Come on, get him. Slam.
Our men have slain
Excellent,
the enemy general.
excellent.
Now these men will
Let's
lose heart.
pull them out, and yeah, you guys just.
Battle is in
Let's
our
see if we can
favor.
just
If we
rout them
remain
quickly.
true and wholehearted,
Come on.
victory will be
Isn't that
ours.
everyone? Kinda not. Ah, now they're gonna make it back. Okay, let's just pull back then.
God save us! The enemy have the walls! Look to our defense, or all will be lost.
Okay, here they come again. Okay, let's lure them out and rout them.
It is unwise.
There we go.
This is a clear victory that goes to all the men of great valor.
Good.
We tore them apart, my lord.
Timbuktu
Victory!
is
We marched
ours.
through your enemy's streets.
And it's going to
Victory!
require a little bit of maintenance, I can tell, but already you can see from about 300 and 400 we've jumped to about 660 and 440. So yeah, about a third increase, which is good. And we've got a new cardinal, which is excellent. So that's excellent. So while Timbuktu, I mean, it can be profitable, especially when we get the public order up and some mines to reduce corruption and increase income. Then, but what really is going to make it profitable in the long run and immediately is getting about 1100 from just these two merchants alone. That in itself is a pretty decent income for a town.
Yes. March, your majesty. Your will.
Hello there.
Yes. Onward. Yes.
Ja.
Yes. Come and fight me, you coward.
Oh. Okay. We're still at the same papal relations. Port,
Yes, my lord.
but we have reached Florence. Let's give them trade rights. Let's give them map information.
No problem here. It is agreed.
Let's
Another
see, can we get an
suggestion
alliance?
from your
No.
for us?
But how about we give you money? 10,000.
You truly have our best interest. Something just as useful, I hope. This was a good day for our people.
Now, we are in much better standing.
On my way. Naturally, my lord. Someone to see.
And then we'll head to Venice.
Journey ahead.
Try to get some better relations with them, and eventually they might accept an alliance. The Papal States, that is. Let's get paved roads, that sounds good, and let's get some more trade going. Yeah, it's all going to be great. Lisbon is going to be a great trading network, as well as Cordova. King Peril has gained a command star. Excellent news.
Right, my lord.
Let's get a tower up here,
These
just so we
lands
can
under your
tell
gaze. Approaching, my lord.
if some enemies are coming. It's a decent sight range.
Camping here, my lord. Stopping for the night. Orders?
And that just leaves us with
Yes? Yes, my lord. This
Captain
way,
Barthélemy.
the enemy.
Barthélemy? Barthélemy? So, a lot of spears and a ballista crew. But that's going to be that's going to be what we do on our next episode. I think my plan will be to start here with Captain Barthélemy, take him out with as few casualties as possible, and then move to Toulouse. And then, of course, we'll also take in Cairo, and we'll try to move from Timbuktu into the far western African banks, and that's going to be excellent as well. Get a lot of merchants, but that's all going to be in the next episode. So until then, I tell you to have a wonderful day, if at all you can, and yeah, Captain Total Waffle, out!